Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Eric Farewell, and today I'm joined by
Travis Burns.
And we are actually here to talk to you about a few things. First and foremost, we've been talking now for over a year about where the paramotor industry is going. We've both been flying for, 6-7 years now. And we have our school in Florida, and we've been amazed at the community that has been built there. And when I first started flying, it was one other guy within 50 miles that would fly with me. It was awesome. And now on any given Tuesday, it's 20, 30 pilots will come out sometimes. And it's
amazing.
It really is. And we also wanted to talk about some of the ways the industry is changing professionally too, because it used to be a lot of guys working part-time in their garage, like me. And now we're seeing more and more professionalism, people who are coming together to work full-time, to really serve their customers, to train right, and to really take care of people. And that's been our passion with the Alliance. We really wanted to promote people that did this right. And there's a lot of people out there over the years that did it wrong. And now our goal is putting the customer forward, putting service and training is the most important thing versus gear sales or things like that. And so it's such an honor to come here where we sit right now at Fly Michigan PPG, or Fly My PPG.
Fly My,
yeah, which I like.
My name is Justin Fox. I'm an instructor here at Fly My PPG here in St. John's, Michigan, and I do instruction and I play.
My name is Mike Cotter, and I'm a partner with Justin Fox for Fly My PPG, and I'm an instructor. Also take care of a lot of kind of the business end of scheduling.
Well, my name is Bob Harris. I hooked up with Justin and Mike here when they decided to get into paramotor training. When I heard of that they were going to start it, I said I'll volunteer. They said, volunteer? Heck, we want you to come work with us and for us.
First off, guys, we're so fortunate to work with people who are as passionate as the people that we work with.
Absolutely.
And it's not just Mike and Justin and Bob here who are the instructors and owners at Fly Michigan PPG. But last night, what we got to experience was a whole community of people who came out on a Monday night.
It was awesome.
To fly with us.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing. I mean, the sense of family, the sense of community in such a short period of time that they have built that up here in Central Michigan and built that family of people that we got to share the air with last night was just incredible. Really and not just the air, but the socialization and maybe a few beers.
I love Charlie's. If you guys come here and train, Charlie's is like the best restaurant, pub, fantastic atmosphere, and they have fast Wi-Fi. So that's how you guys got the Oshkosh video so quickly. But in all reality, that's the core foundation of what Travis and I planned when we created the Alliance concept was how can we take what we've done in Florida where we have so many great pilots who come together, who share the air, who get to be a part of the sunset and the sunrise together. How can we share the concept of how we train, that systematic approach where pilots leave not just knowing how to fly, but being really confident and competent and making the sport look good. And what they're doing here at Fly My PPG is exactly that. It's the same concept. They're using the same structure, all the same training aids. And he has 200-ish acres of this beautiful runway. They got room to tow. They have all the equipment set up. They have their towing, their tandems. They have everything dialed in here the same way we do at home. It's pretty exceptional.
They have a passion for making a fantastic training experience, number one, and creating a family right behind that. And those two are the overriding principles, and that's really what we try to create as well with that Alliance program. Not just a methodical training program, but really putting the students first and putting that training experience before anything else, and that's what these guys have done.
I think the thing that impresses me the most about the Fly My guys in particular is their humility. They have this incredible facility, they have great teaching chops and great skills, but they're humble and they're just, the passion seeps through them. It makes me so happy.
Yeah,
so
no, it's awesome. We're so proud to be working with these guys. Truly.
Absolutely.
I've been involved with aviation from an early age. My dad was an air traffic controller and fell in love with airplanes and had the dream of flying.
We're sitting on the beach in Naples, Florida, and 2 power paragliders go by at about 5 feet over the breaking waves. And I looked at my wife and she looked at me and she goes, "When are you gonna do it?" I said, "As soon as possible."
I trained myself to fly a paramotor, learned a lot of bad habits, worked my way through the ranks. Then as an enthusiast of the sport, I thought, you know what, I should probably become an instructor, make me a better pilot and help teach the safety of being a good paramotor pilot. Not that I was, but I wanted to become a better pilot.
Actually, I enjoy seeing people fly, you know, and have fun with it. And the experience of running into the air was pretty awesome. And I think everybody's looking for that. And I enjoy being able to help people experience that as well.
It's a real pleasure and a real honor to be able to see students go from literally not understanding anything about handling a wing to flying in 4, 5, 6 days and doing it proficiently.
I mean, you can take the grumpiest person that is so serious about this, and by the time they land for that first time, I mean, they're smiling from ear to ear, and it really does change a person.
It's all paid off, all that training, all that work that we put into it with them, and it's rewarding for us and them.
I wanted a place for paramotor pilots to come and gather and like have a playground for paramotors. So I really wanted 2 things, which was the educational part, but then also just a place for us to gather. And we are all a big family. I mean, I cannot believe the people that I've met from all different backgrounds. You know, people that would have looked at me as, you know, that greasy mechanic. You know, my best flying buddy is a guy that wears suits that probably cost more than my house. You know, and here we come together. We have this common ground of paramotor flying, and now we are lifelong friends. I love the camaraderie.
Because we're doing something that we all love so much, it seems really easy that we get very close. Like we've known each other for, you know, many, many, many years. And I think this activity has really helped that a lot.
So Fly My PPG, we're located in St. John's, Michigan. We're about 9 miles northwest of Lansing in a rural area. This is a privately owned public use airport, 160 acres. It's got a north, south, east, west grass runway, really well maintained. We have lots of space for off the active runway for practicing kiting.
Flying around here is just amazing. And because I'm instructing and most of that time goes to the students, I even haven't had enough time exploring the area.
Michigan's a really beautiful place to fly. I mean, we have lots of coastline. We have lots of different terrain. The West Coast, which might be the Great Vineyards, and get up north and you're gonna get more hilly, mountainous terrain and sand dunes. Where we're at here, we have you know, lavender and mint fields that, I mean, you just wouldn't believe the smells you get while flying.
So we're currently in the hangar right now. This is one of our classrooms here. It allows for the students to really kind of have the feeling of they're outdoors. When it gets temperature changes or we get some rain, it can be noisy in the hangar. So we'll move over to our bunkhouse. And what's nice about that area is there's a secondary classroom, and we have a home for students that allows them to stay here on site. It's really a nice accommodation. Really, it's helpful for all of us. It inspires a lot of kind of really what we were looking for, which is a family environment. We'll cook together, we'll have our meals together. We stay here on site with the students, so we're available for them basically the time that they're here.
I mean, it's just by the time the students leave, we've created a family of paramotor pilots and lifelong friends.
So for me, the Aviator Alliance program has really fine-tuned not only my piloting, but certainly the way I instruct. You guys brought the students back for a debrief, and that went on to about 10:30. It made me just realize that these guys really care. They're spending that extra time, and they're really fine-tuning these student skills to have those students walk away proficiently able to fly.
It's amazing to see the transformation and how quickly these students progress through such a detailed and meticulous, thorough syllabus.
I think that's what I enjoy the most, seeing a complete, satisfactory flight out of the students. Seeing them go from not being able to do anything to being a pilot.
What was great about Aviator PPG 2 is they're a training school. Do they sell gear and do we have gear? Yes, we do. That's not what we're here for. We're here to make good pilots and safe pilots. This is a program I want to be a part of, and I see a long-term relationship with this. So, yeah.
Truly, thank you guys so much to the Fly My group and the whole Michigan Power Paraglider group. Thank you guys for coming out, and thank you for watching the video. If you're looking to get into the sport, you want to learn to fly, please contact us at Aviator. Reach out to Fly My PPG. Reach out to any of our alliance partners. Let them know we sent you. We'd love to see you and just fly with you soon.
Thank you, guys.
See ya.